And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys. I hope you're all well. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Guys, as always, we are here to bring you up to date with all the latest Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. And today is actually an action-packed one. Yes, some transfer news, some huge transfer news for you, as two deals are set to be agreed, with one deal already completed. Yes, we'll get into that a little bit later on, but let's start off with our international roundup. Of course, Andy Robertson's Scotland were eliminated from the European Championships after the Euros' latest ever goal. It was pretty much 90 and plus 10, where Hungary managed to get a win by 1-0, which did send Scotland packing, but also kept Hungary's hopes alive and Dominic Szoboszlai's hopes alive of getting to the knockout rounds. It's not really confirmed. They have to wait to the conclusion of the European Championships. I don't favour really them in terms of them to go through as the four best third-place teams, but they have a chance. And that's all that they can do. But yeah, Dom Szoboszlai's Hungary are, of course, potentially still through, where Andy Robertson's Scotland are officially out of the competition, which is pretty sad to see because I've got a Scottish family. Now, moving on to the other side of the world, guys, the Copa America has kicked off and Darwin Núñez was involved. He managed to get on the score sheet as Uruguay beat Panama 3-1, also rocking a really nice new hairstyle. But yes, Uruguay getting off to the perfect start in their group match after beating Panama 3-1, and great to see Darwin Núñez grab a goal. Always like to see Darwin Núñez do very, very well. So yeah, super happy with regards to that. Now, moving on to some other stuff, guys. As stated, a deal has been pretty much confirmed. I've been keeping you up to date with the likes of Adrian for a little while now. And Adrian, of course, is now set to sign for Real Betis. He will not be staying put at Liverpool. Of course, towards the end of the season, when Joel Matip and Thiago were released, people were surprised that Adrian wasn't on that list. However, of course, it has now been confirmed that he is going back to his boyhood club, Real Betis, in the search for first-team football and going out to play there. Fabrizio Romano, of course, did confirm that. As I said, Liverpool did try to keep Adrian, having offered him a new deal, but did choose to go to Real Betis. He's been a decent servant for Liverpool, but to be fair, I think we should be trying to get that third place goalkeeper more of a homegrown spot, because then we can maybe spend more money on an overseas player. So I don't mind Adrian going out to the door, but you know, fair play to Adrian, pay a little tribute to him. I do remember him playing a big part actually in the year we won the Premier League. I think Addison was injured for around 11 games. I think Adrian stepped in and played 11 or 12 games in our Premier League winning campaign. So did play a big part in us winning that title. So yeah, all the best to him. Of course, I think the Community Shield he played in there as well, didn't he? Played against Manchester City. So has played his fair share of games throughout his time at Liverpool. And yeah, thank you for your service, my man. And all the best at Real Betis. Now, moving on to some other transfer news, guys, as some huge Liverpool transfer news, really, as first and foremost, Tyler Morton is due to report back for pre-season at the start of next month, but his list of potential transfer suitors continues to grow amid extreme interest from the Bundesliga. Yes, the 21-year-old spent last 2 seasons out on loan, first with Blackburn Rovers and then most recently with Hull City, where he missed just 3 games for the Tigers. The young midfielder is an attractive prospect as the season per RB Leipzig emerge as club interested in securing a permanent deal for Morton, as per the most reliable Liverpool journalist, that being Paul Joyce. Joyce adds that Morton has commanded attention from Leipzig as well as clubs of the calibre of Sevilla, Feyenoord, Eintracht Frankfurt and some within the Premier League. Moreover, the Championship is littered with teams eager to sign him on loan, though how his career progresses from here will be in the hands of Liverpool Morton himself. Leipzig are said to see the midfielder as someone who could flourish in an environment that was renowned for polishing talent, and we know the two clubs have a strong existing relationship. Liverpool's valuation for the 21-year-old is not known, but they will not let him go on the cheap, as you expect him to be in the region, if not more, of Sepp Vandenberg's price tag of £20 million. Morton grew in stature and confidence during his time with Hull, and will be eager to make an impression on Arne Slot in pre-season, with a decision then expected to be made over his future. He is evidently not not short of options as he considers his next step, but whether the Reds would be eager to see a homegrown talent leave permanently this summer remains to be seen. So, of course, guys, Tyler Morton is of extreme interest, and as stated, it's being stated that Liverpool could agree a deal for him. A lot of clubs interested in him. That comes, of course, from Paul Joyce, and fair play to the lad in terms of what his future is at Liverpool. Do we think he should go out on another loan, maybe at a higher level, maybe the Championship, maybe to the Bundesliga, to La Liga with Seville, or play with another German side? I think that could be good for his development and see how he fares. Obviously a lot of competition there, or do you try and cash in on him? Certainly one to watch over the next couple of weeks. Now, moving on to some other bits of transfer news, guys. This one's with regards to Kelleher. Now, this one's been well documented, and basically reports are stating now that Kelleher is of interest from Nottingham Forest. Yes, Nottingham Forest remain keen on Kelleher. However, Liverpool value him at around 35 million quid, and so they should, by the way. If we're going to be selling Kelleher, it's got to be for a really, really good fee. I know you don't really get that much or that high transfer fees for goalkeepers, but Kelleher, for me, walks into most of those teams in the Premier League. And in terms of barring maybe one or two, that being probably Edison at Manchester City, he probably wouldn't get in. Emi Martinez at Villa, maybe. Vicario at Spurs, maybe. And apart from that, I think he gets into every single team starting 11, genuinely. I do even think he's better than David Raya at Arsenal, Onana at Manchester United. Definitely, I think he could get into most teams. So yeah, rightfully so, we should be commanding a massive fee. But again, another one that is expected to leave this summer. So yeah, Nottingham Forest apparently remain interested in the player. And as stated, I back Liverpool. We're in a strong place on our contract. I don't care if he wants to leave. We need to get the best possible deal for us, because he's a great player. There's no need selling him on the cheap just because he's surplus to, well, he's not even surplus to requirements, just because he wants to play first team football. We want to get the maximum value out of that player, most certainly. But Liverpool fans, that's what I've got for you for our sort of transfer roundup, guys. I know it's mostly with regards to outgoings. Yes, there's been some news with regards to Nico Williams and all these kind of things, but I'm not really going to peddle the bullshit here on YouTube for you guys. Just wait and see what happens. At this moment in time, there's nothing going to be happening. There's people clickbait here, keep it here, stating that we're doing in talks with him. Not happening just yet. He's at the Euros. Why the hell would be talks be going on right now? No talks going on with Nico Williams. Yes, there's been feeder talks, but you know, some places, some articles stating that we're in negotiations now. That's just not the case, guys. After Euros, after all that sort of stuff's dealt with, then we'll probably be in talks with players to sign them. So just wait until then. Most of our stuff will probably be outgoings like we brought you today. Well, Liverpool fans, that's all I've already got for you today. As always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Peace.